Hello, hello, America's mom. I am a different face today. My name is Jessica Milo, and I am one of Sharona's dear friends. I'm so blessed and honored that she asked me to come on today. Sharona and I have known each other several years, and she is just a bright, bright light. I am so honored to be here. Just a little bit about me. I live in Grand Junction, Colorado. I live on a farm. I have a husband. I have a daughter. I have two stepboys, and one of my stepboys has beautifully blessed me with a grandson. And so with all of those things, I just wanted to bring in some light about what life is going on right now. This year, I have a word. Every year, I come up with a new word for the year. Let's see. I have my office right here. Let's see. A few years back, I thought I would find balance. Balance never happened for me. I found surrender. Another year, I had a word. It was called receive. And I was curious, what is God going to bring for me? And he brought me abundance that year. This year, God brought me joy. And I'm really excited to see what joy is going to bring for me this year. I wanted to bring you guys 3 tips in keeping joy in your life. There's so many things going on in the world that I really feel like we need a little bit more joy. We need a little bit more positive. We need a little bit more light. And it's easy to be surrounded by all the negative with so many different things going on. It could be our social media feeds. It could be news feeds. It could be friends or family, just toxic relationships. And I just want to give you guys 3 tips of how I keep joy in my life. First one, gratitude. I have a daily gratitude practice. I start each morning with how amazing God has blessed me. I find one thing to focus on, and then that just keeps me going throughout the day. The next thing that I do is I find what can I do for myself that day. I have a morning practice. I get up early. I start with a devotion. I exercise. I drink some hot tea. And I do all of these things before the kids get up, because if you're anything like my kids get going. And then if I put it off or if I sleep in, it just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. Who down there has ever felt this? Go ahead and comment below. Has this ever happened to you? You have intention of starting your day out right, but it just doesn't happen, right? So even if those days do come up, which they do, life happens. Life is not always ponies and roses. But even if those days do happen, I still try to find time, just even 5 minutes when I'm getting myself ready for the morning, just cleansing breaths. Sometimes I just have to stop and recenter myself and just take a few breaths and keep going. Because if I don't, then I promise you, my husband would be able to know. Love you, babe. The third thing is, what can I do for others? I always try to find at least one thing that I can do for someone else during the day. May it be open the door when you're going someplace, or surprising someone with a phone call, or just blessing someone just unannounced. Like, you don't even have to let someone know that you're doing something for them. Sometimes those anonymous gifts are truly, truly amazing gifts. I absolutely love doing that. So those 3 things, I start my day out with gratitude. I figure out what can I do for myself that day, because it truly is important for us to take care of ourselves, fill our own cups so that we can fill those around us. Because if we're truly not taking care of ourselves, it's very, very difficult to pour into others. And so then that leads us to number 3, so we can pour into others. What can we do for someone else? And it may be somebody that you know. It may be a complete stranger. It may be just a smile, as you're walking by, or a good morning. Sometimes you just don't know the story behind what people are going through unless you have those real conversations. And sometimes just a smile, or even just asking, hey, how are you? Or I was thinking about you today. It really lightens and brings people up. So I just want to leave you with those 3 tips today. I'm excited that Sharona has me here. I'm going to be coming on a little bit more and hopefully bringing some more people in here so that I can interview them and bring you into my world. I started coaching a few years back, and I'm excited to be back into that realm. I do health coaching, mom coaching, inspirational coaching, and I think more than anything, it's a conglomeration of everything, just bringing light, because as moms, we struggle. As wives, we struggle. As human beings, we struggle. And it's important that we can really lean in on one another to help lift each other up. So I hope you guys have an amazing Monday, have an amazing week, and we'll see you guys next week.